Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Good to have you today. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me for another day of Kenshi. Hello, Todd. Congrats on grabbing the first redeem today. And hello to you, Bushcat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Hope you're all doing well. Yesterday on Kenshi, we explored some of the Great Desert. We explored some United Cities territories. We made our way to the territory of Sinkuun, I believe it was called, and we found an odd tower full of goats, very, very angry little goats. So today we are going to keep up the exploration and see what we can find and what lands we have not seen previously. Hey, good to see you, Starlet. Hope you're doing well. I don't have much else to get into, so let's go ahead and pull up Kenshi, pull up the game, and let's get started today. So yeah, the Tower of Goats was the last thing we did yesterday. That was a fun little place. Did I move house? I did, yes. Yesterday was my first stream in the new location. We're still not 100% done with the move, but we're more or less settled now. When's the house warming? Yeah, we'll have everybody get together at my house. We'll do a day of retro multiplayer consoles. Yes, so this is where we were last time, the Tower of Goats. Are people real messed up? I'll be honest, they took more damage from these low-level goats than I expected by a lot. Housewarming, is it cold? You know, for Florida. What's up, Rubber Duck? I almost want to put down some sleeping bags. Let's see, we got 1, 2, maybe 3 who need it. Borealis, welcome in.
Can't stay, making supper but will new place hide.
Hey, thank you, Borealis, and thank you for being subscribed for 16 months now. Thanks for that support. Hope you have a good supper. I hope you sup well. You feel so old now. Why do you feel old? Because you're having supper? Okay, we're just gonna get them rested up. Not because I'm worried about the goats, but because I'm worried about what other things we might run into. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure that we had seen some ruins out this way. Have ruins out this way too? They might be worth checking out. Let's make sure everything's going good on the home front. I'm gonna close this door because what good is it doing us if it's wide open? Saint is still working away on some chain shirts. They take a long time to make. Oh, but look at this. Masterwork grade chain shirts. That's some pretty incredible additional capability there. Howdy, Amco. Hope you're doing well. Good day to you. Or night. Either one. We brought you wares, no hives. I'm good without. Glad I upgraded from Rusty. Yeah. Playing Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode. Nice. I have not played Dwarf Fortress yet. It is on the list. It's just that my list is very long. Oh, one thing I've noticed, somebody feel free to tell me this one specific thing. I haven't heard music in like 10 streams. Oh, you know what? The music volume is way down. That's probably why. If I want to hear more music, do I turn this music frequency up or down? Because the music in this game is really good and I haven't heard it. I think we turned it down because of that one really loud down. Okay. So it must have been just our volume was too low to hear it. Fighting the wildlife. Nice. When I get to Dwarf Fortress, I'm going to play it the same way as this game, which is I'm not going to look anything up or accept any help. I've heard that that game is very difficult to do that with, but we're going to try. You're going to die a lot. Hey, it's worth it for the entertainment. Ah, there we go. Music. Some fuckery with the sunset music. It gets louder the longer you play without restarting the game. Yeah, we had turned it down because of that. All right, let's see what else we can get into today. After a couple of hours, it makes your ears hurt. Yeah, it was really loud at one point. Thanks, Twitch, for waiting 12 minutes to tell it. you I was live. Well, we're here now, and that's what counts. All right, let's see what else is on this peninsula, as it were. I wonder if anybody has tabbed out this music. I would love to learn it on my guitar and bass. Okay, so where we're trying to go is kind of this way. Yeah, this is the music that gets, like, really loud sometimes. Gonna crawl onto the couch, but you've got YouTube up on the PC for extra credit. Thank you. Hey, Boogie. What's up, Boogie? Good to see you. Okay, so more rebel farmers out here. So that's who inhabits this area, I guess. It's mostly rebel farmers. And we can cut kind of this way, I think. Oh, that's just Keiko. So this almost looks as though it's going to be a new biome, although it's got the same color on the map. So I guess we'll see. Hey, Kitty, welcome in. Good to have you. Love and devotion, like and subscribe. Thank you, Maiko. It's too quiet out here. And I'm not complaining, I'm more being suspicious. Darkfinger. So this is a new territory, and we have a village this way. Keep your eyes peeled. We're in cannibal country now. You know, I did always dream of leaving the city, roaming wild and free with the cannibals. I mean, they don't take no shit from anyone. Ever seen a cannibal paying taxes? Wonder who's saying that. Jinsei, maybe? I can't tell. Ever seen a cannibal kissing up to the nobles? No. They just relax by the fire and they eat those nobles and those taxmen too. Let's see if we can take a look at what this is. You've never seen anyone pay their taxes because that would be an invasion of privacy. Yeah, you know, Micah, they might lick the boot clean, though. Cooking pit. Okay, so these are the cannibals. They appear to not be here right now. Okay, so that's a lovely campfire we've got there. Don't see any cannonballs. I'm curious how tough the cannibals are. Let's head towards the ruins. Oh, Jinsei's under attack. Did we find some cannibals? Oh no, wolves. Okay. Wolves could actually kind of mess us up a little. We're mostly okay. Anyways, back towards the ruins. Okay, these are the cannibals. Hey, Elliot, welcome in. So they're kind of similar to slightly stronger hungry bandits. Now these, the regular cannibals, are a little stronger. Gotcha. They're kind of like dust bandits-ish. They don't seem super well equipped. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome. Ruins, here we go. Discovered village, there's another village in the area. Ooh, this is a lost library, okay. Maybe some good stuff in here. Now, the door is locked, and it is a high-level lock, so I'm a little concerned about that, but we're gonna go check it out. We'll get Beanhop to go over here. Beanhop only has a 23% chance to unlock that. I have a feeling this may be spiders. Not really seeing anything. Ancient military documents. We already know this one, but it's still cool. Pick log 0%? Oh, that's because I was having Fumine. Okay. We should have more people get trained up on lockpicking a little bit. Hey, another ancient science book. Ashland Dome 3. And a couple maps that we already know. So that is going to be down here. There's lots of Ashland domes. I feel like that's maybe the last place that we explore when we're super strong. So we have 5 ancient science books, and I feel like we have a couple more back at base. We might be able to upgrade some research. Old treasure map for the spider factory. Okay. So the spider factory is... I'm not seeing it. Usually there's a green box around new ones. Who knows? Not seeing it show up. Oh, here it is. So, that makes sense. It's out here on the Forbidden Isle where we found all the spiders. Well, that explains it. All right, well, that was pretty cool and very much worth it. I wonder if we check the coast for any more sort of ruins like that. We don't have any on the map, but we might as well, head out to the edge of the coast and check it out. Pretty sure you forgot your redeem yesterday. I feel like you grabbed it like part way into stream. Discovered another village. Yeah, we can go see what these villages are about. Love Glutton, welcome in. Good to see you. These are cannibal shacks. And that's the Meat Lord's hut. Is that Mr. Meat Lord himself? That is Meat Lord. 74 strength. That is a lot of cannibals. They're decently strong. Hmm. Is it worth trying to take them on? You know what I think we do? I think we go around the other side and we try to aggro some of the low level people first. All right, let's see if we can draw some out. So they have flesh cleavers. Okay, that's interesting to know. Of course, that does make sense for a group of cannibals to have flesh cleavers. A little at a time. This is how we're going to do it. Now, some of them are going to keep getting back up. We just kind of accept that. Oh, hold on. Hold on. That one grabbed we. Do not lose another hive soldier, please. I'm proud of everybody. Lots of missing limbs and such. All right, how is everybody? I mean, most people are pretty good all the way around. Got a couple on the more injured side. Time to see what we can do about Meat Lord. Are we near any territories we could turn him in? Maybe World's End. I don't know who controls World's End. Meat Walkers are the inedible one. The inedible one returns. Protect the Grand Wizard. The one which cannot be eaten. Are they talking about truth? I believe so. Where's Inu going? Oh, did one get back up over here, maybe? Y'all better tend to we. All right, not a bad little adventure. Oh, they tied we up already. Well, that's okay. We will be safe there for a moment. Let's check out these chests and see if we gained anything worthwhile. Oh, a bunch of meat. He just passed out again. That was really weird. Ooh, look at that dodge move. That was fancy. Hey, thanks for lurking. Good to see you. All right, let's maybe put we in bed. There's beds in here, right? I think so. Anybody else need a bed for a minute? Ah, Rez, thank you for resubscribing.
Oops,
19
forgot to press
months.
this. Congrats on the move.
Oh, thank you much. Appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of the channel for so long. Hope you're doing well, Rez, and I will let you continue to lurk, should you choose. Okay, well, that was a pretty fun little adventure. We're gaining some nice skills for everybody. Noturno, welcome in. Hope you're well. I do not mind the additional training. I do not. We're just going to let some speed, some time go by here and get everybody healed up a little. Okay, so that didn't work exactly how I wanted it to. Who else was in bed that no longer is? You knew, maybe? Wow, I like how Fumin has an escaped prisoner tag. It's going down over here. Oh, so these are cannibals, but they paint themselves differently. Hey, Bacon Bits, welcome in. Good to see you. Would you just let my people rest? They put Fumi... Nobody objects to that, really? You all are terrible teammates, you know that? Hey, Starlet, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate that. Thanks, everybody who's been a part of the channel for so long and all of your support. Will you get back in bed? Well, first you help with this person. And then you get back in bed. For 3 months in advance. Thank you, Scarlett. I really appreciate that. I accidentally said Scarlet instead of Starlet, but I like to think you know that it came from a good place and was not meant. PC Band, thank you for resubscribing now for the 9th month. Stream baby, indeed. We ended up back on the pole. Thank you for subscribing, PC Man. I hope you're well. I hope you're all doing well. Can't stick around, but wanted to say hi. Well, hello to you. Thank you for the support. Three most satisfying things about this game: hunting beak things, hunting Holy Nation, and hunting cannibals. I just want we to get healed up before we move along. Is that too much to ask? It's weird they don't stop the cannibals from just running in and grabbing one of your people. This would be a good way to train lockpicking, though. Kidnapping orders are something you really hope they change for Kenshi, too. Cannibals 181 has been wiped out. Who would I say has given my squad the hardest fight so far? Metal spiders, maybe? A big group of metal spiders? Hey, Her Majesty, welcome in. Oh, Bushcat, thank you very much. Thank you for the 200 bits, and looks like we might have started a hype train. I appreciate that. Counting sleeping people as unconscious for the purposes of lifting or snatching is silly. I agree. Cannibals 181 sounds like the name of a union. I just want Wee's chest to get a little bit better, and then we can head out on the road. Come on, just hit 50 for me. There we go. All right, let's see. So we're here. There's some more villages on the way. Then it would be safe to sleep next to cannibals if they couldn't kidnap you. I think it should still kick in the ally protection order when that happens. So your squad should see that as an attack and go to intercept. It shouldn't just be like the rest of your squad just lets it happen because that person is sleeping. In my opinion. We may be holding on to Mr. Meat Lord for a while. We is getting some good toughness and defense from being beaten up all this time. Good, good. If I swam down the river in the middle of the map above the Holy Nation... If you're talking about this, no. And, you know, let's just let it be a mystery. Well, like I said, let's let it be a mystery. This is a blind run, and it's my first one. So, you know, it's really great when people don't come in here and just lay things out for me that I now don't get to experience by finding on my own. In general, even if we may have a different opinion of what a spoiler is, I ask for this playthrough no hints, no tips, no foreshadowing, no spoilers, no pointing me any direction. Just let it be and let it ride. Yeah, we are 140 hours into this playthrough, and I am doing it as blind as possible. So the good and the bad that I stumble on, well, I find it all on my own merit. This is another cannibal village. Do they have their own meat lord? I don't see a meat lord here. Do you get mounts or cars in this game? There's a lot of walking. No, I don't believe you do. I do believe that is one of the things that is heavily wish-listed for the upcoming sequel. People would love an animal to ride or something. A mod that does it in a silly way. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the Star Wars mod. Oh man, look at that. 14 plus 84 damage to the right leg. Camel would be good. There's just desert everywhere. It would be cool if you could ride a Garu, which is a pack beast, or like a bull. That would be pretty cool. Complete overhaul of the game, a lot of new locations and factions. That's cool. I've done overhaul mods for like Fallout before. We might be moving a little slowly because of Inu's leg. Should maybe splint that up. Anybody else need a splint? Nah. All right. Nice little village wipe. Oh, we got sleepers. The combat in tight spaces does get a little dicey. Oh, I see, Mike. Yeah, so little thing, I've never seen Star Wars. So I kind of sort of get what you're telling me, but not... I don't quite grok it the way somebody who has seen the series might. All right, let's move on. We have minus 99.5584 relation, which makes me wonder what is the positive 0.44% that we have here. All right, let's try to head down the coast. Did I heal up Meat Lord? I did, you're right. I did provide first aid to Meat Lord. Good call out. Oh, hold on. We got more cannibals. Are they running back to find... They're running back to find more cannibals. I love heavy weapons. They are so satisfying. All right, y'all. Let's keep going down the coast. Oh man, we had an ad break that came and went already. Time is flying. I've not really tried unarmed combat, no. What am I looking at over there? It could possibly be World's End. It's a little close to the coast. I'm willing to bet it's a separate village. Seems like a decent place to train up. Wonder what this is. Another cannibal camp. And we can kind of go around it. We don't really have to fight it, but if they decide to pick a fight with us, then it is what it is. That looks like a tower. I want to check that out. I wonder how motivated they are to follow me. Look at them go. They're like ants. Okay, this is the northern coast. Oh, that might be Endon. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I bet that is. So you know what? I kind of want to go to World's End first and see if we can get Mr. Meatlord here turned in. And then we can adventure to the towers. I don't know for certain that it's a city that's going to be friendly to us, but we'll find out. That looks like a city over there, or perhaps ruins. Looks like there's a lot to explore over here. Pretty nice part of the map so far. Howdy was thinking of getting the game. What do I think so far? Is it worth playing? Absolutely. I got this game back in November, and I've put about 150 hours into my first run. I would say if you're okay with a painful learning experience, look up as little as possible when you go into it and just play it totally on your own and learn the world and figure it out. If you're hesitant to buy it full price, it often goes on sale for like $30 or like $12 down from 30. Okron's Valley. Okay, so this could be Holy Nation. Meaning World's End might be somewhere that we don't necessarily want to go visit. These are the farm ruins. Yeah, what I could do, honestly, is... And we're not that far. I could send just Jinsei to go find out. I think it's on sale right now until the 22nd, but that's also what scares you. Saw very little on building mechanics and like making your own village. I don't know how to acquire said items. Okay, so while I'm paused here, I'll show you my other group. This is my village here that I made. So, you know, we've got windmill power here. We've got iron and steel refineries and ore mining going on. We've got farms, including hemp. We use the hemp for fabrics and medicine, and also we make hashish to sell. So, you know, while I've got one group that's way over, this is my base. My adventuring group is way out here. And then my base group is here running the economic machine at home. So you definitely can build a base. Now, like anything else in this game, it is difficult, and you can get punished for doing it when you're not ready. I've actually lost a base and been kicked out of it, and the enemies took over my base. So there's a lot that can happen. But if you like base building, there's definitely a good element of it here. Yeah, these are Holy Nation. Okay. How long has it taken to acquire that many followers? Because if you recall, I start solo. So there's different starts you can get. Some of them you do have, I want to say up to 5 people that you start with, but I did a solo start. It took me... Probably by 25 hours, I had about 8 or 9 people. And then a bunch of them died. And then it took me up to about 60 to 70 hours to build up another big group again. And since then, I've been working with a big group ever since. If we lose a couple people, we replace them. But I also went into this totally blind. If I knew what I was doing a little bit, I think if I restarted now, I could build up a squad much faster. Hey, Claude, thanks for lurking. And Kian, hello. Yeah, so we want to avoid Holy Nation territory for now. It's interesting how far Holy Nation territory extends. So this is the arm of Okran, as it were. Ah, cannibal hunters. So they go out and hunt cannibals. Okay, that's... You know what? That is admirable. Okay, let's head... Oh, let's check out these towers. And then we can probably go to Stoat or Shobatai and turn in Meat Lord for a bounty. If you're curious about starting off the game, you can... On my YouTube, I'm live on both right now. On my YouTube, I have my first couple streams edited down into like hour-long chunks. You can kind of see what it's like for a brand new person to get started with no knowledge of the game. Why don't I like Holy Nation? I started the game in Holy Nation territory, and that started to be a problem when I started to hire women and Shek. So there's that. And yeah, I have too many Shek and also skeletons in my party to want to be messing around with Holy Nation patrols. So Bast is a city wiped out in a single day by the Holy Nation. Interesting. They roasted the head noble alive in the name of Okran and carted the youngsters off to rebirth. Yeesh, I mean, I hate nobles as much as the next guy, but... Actually, he probably deserved it. Oh, it's not just robots they don't like. They also very much do not like Shek. And they don't like if you have women in your base and no men accompanying them, they will try to attack you for that too. Holy Chosen of the Holy Nation? That's a unit type I haven't encountered yet. But we feed them to the beak things. Okay, so we do have Holy Nation patrols kind of in this territory. So we have to be aware a little bit. Let's go check these out. Samurai Sergeant of the United Cities, so the UC still has people out here. Mike, I am aware of that, but please remember, no tips, none at all. Let me get over here. Interesting. It doesn't seem like they really want a path to it. So this is Endon here. I know a lot of people love helping with this game, but the entire point of my playthrough is to see the experience of the game without help. You're not allowed here. Take exit. Okay. All right, let's check out this city here. I get it. I'm taking exit. Slaves. You see, samurai are definitely something you feel mixed about, right? It's like, on the one hand, I will happily turn them on the holy nation and let them loose. On the other hand, I would just as well feed them to the beak things and the crabs. So, well, see, I don't really know about their inner workings yet, so just the same, you know, let's not reveal anything to me that I don't already know about their situation. So this is Endin. There's not really a lot here. I wonder if we'll find anything more notable in Bast or Drin. Let's check Bast. I have a feeling we're going to have to fight some Holy Nation patrols on the way. Hey, what's up, Herb? Could have sworn you looted samurai armor before. No, we had, I've looted some Holy Nation armor before. No worries, it happens. It's a lot to keep track of. High Paladins are a little scary. There's more towers here even than what's on the map. It's a huge group of Holy Chosen. Yeah, that's a brand new unit type that I haven't seen before. So Bast is like that way. There's cages all throughout the city as well. Ochre Knights, today it will rain blood, says Fumin. Battle looms. Jinsei says, well, this is tense. Really not a whole lot out here. I mean, I guess that makes sense since they laid the place to waste, but... Hey, what's up, Ronan? Good to see you. All right, let's see if we can make our way towards Stoat. Who's fighting over here? That's a big fight. So we have Rebel Farmers versus Holy Chosen. Hey, Kraz, I hope you're doing well also. Good to see you. Nation squads. Yeah, they are pretty large. Makes me wonder what kind of place Stoat is going to be. I would have assumed it was United Cities, but I guess we'll find out. Better, just tired a lot lately. I know what that feels like. I hope things look up for you. And now we're back to the Great Desert. And the blasting wind noise. Okay, now this, I gotta admit, this is pretty interesting background. This definitely looks like some kind of great mechanical beast or thing. Hey, Mixos, welcome in. Let's get right up to the gate and make sure it's not a Holy Nation town before we go in. So the gate is locked, but the town is open to the public. Hey, stay there, citizen. Okay. It's a lot of bags you got there, Outlander. Gonna need to check them over for contraband. Narcotics. So that's how it is, huh? What do you want from me? 2,000 cats, alright. I got no narcotics on me. If the Holy Nation had a city by the sea, do you think they would have holy divers? Oh, don't you see what I mean? I like that you see less and less. Looks like you've caught a bounty. Want a reward, I suppose? Take him. 30,000 reward. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we actually have a little positive reputation with the United Cities. Not that I really enjoy that, but it's better that than being attacked on sight, I suppose. I guess we can check out the weapon shop. I don't know if we're going to find anything that's an upgrade from what we have already. Fell asleep for a bit, just can't shake the tired today. You know, that was me today too. I had some stuff I was going to go do, but I woke up and I was just wiped out. So back to bed I went for a while. I get it. You got a lot going on. Take your rest when you need it. Let's check the general shop before they close. They are closing soon, I think. Sally, welcome in. Good to have you. Already known, already known, already known, already known. Oh, that's a new one. Do I care about tooltips like key bindings or functions that are quality of life that aren't game breaking or changing? I do actually. Thank you for asking. I don't allow those either. Yes, it may have taken me many, many hours to figure out some basic functions, but that's part of the fun. Are you winning? I like to think I'm winning. Now, in future playthroughs, after I've had my first one like this, I will definitely progressively open myself up to more, starting with, yes, those very basic recommendations for things. Okay, let's see if we can head back to... Let's head up to Drin, and then we'll head west.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. And it gets everywhere.
Ah, yes, I recognize that pop culture reference. Thank you, Chibobot, for that obvious reference to beloved media title. I hope you're doing well. Some playthroughs last for a few 80 hours. Yeah, this playthrough is already 145 hours in. Some playthroughs last 3 hours. It was a private moment between Firebot and yourself. Nobody else was allowed to listen. Well, you should have hung a sock on the TTS so we would have known. Now your business is out in the world. Our noble guard. Oh, do we have a noble here? Noble hunter. Sweet outfit. I know, they've got the vibes. They may be terrible people, but honestly, I can't fault their aesthetic choices. I wonder what they're hunting. Yeah, who knows? Somebody knows. Not I. Oh, is this actually still a somewhat functioning city? Man, I wonder what animal this belongs to. Yeah, this bar is empty as hell. I was hoping for a recruit in here. No such luck, it seems. Well, that little hamlet is now owned by the wolves. War never changes. What's up, Ezra? Honestly, the United Cities patrols out here are pretty large also. Lost drone out here, buddy. You got problems. This is a bad place for you to be. First time catching a stream, been watching the VOD series as you've been playing as well on episode 6, but couldn't help joining for a stream. Welcome in, Chupika. Good to have you. You should know that what you're about to see here is so far removed from what was happening on episode 6 of the VOD. We're basically playing a different game. I mean, it's the same run and a lot of the same characters, but it's just we're in a totally different place now. But hey, thanks for catching up with the VOD series and catching us live. Hey, V, welcome in. I don't think the Holy Nation are necessarily hostile to us, but I would like to avoid running directly into them if possible. Okay, and we're back to Sinkuun. I want to travel along this coast here. Northern coast. Okay, so we're kind of in like the tri-state area. We're kind of going in between these different environments a little. Jinsei is strength up to 62. You love to see that. Are you a tech hunter? Yes, jumper. A lot of techies around here. Not too many that I'd run into yet. I do wonder how they get on with the Holy Nation. Okay, super weird bit of pathfinding there, but they'll find their way. Okay, more cannibals in this area. Let's check out what this is. Who's in a fight? Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. Double's putting in some work by herself. She's gonna get beat, but... We discovered a village and probably getting attacked by some cannibals. Yep. They're faster than us. Let's stand and fight. Surprisingly more damage than I expected. Well, maybe it's just a couple people took some unlucky hits. Still nobody has come to help Double. Let's get... Get the quarry crew to come help. Honestly, this is good training for Double, but... Yeah, you love those big, wide swings that hit multiple people. Nice. See, honestly, just by staying at the base and fending off attacks, they become better fighters over time. Alright, so we found a village. That's this. Wonder what kind of village this could possibly be. They end the fight that quickly? Double's unconscious. Oh man, maybe we shouldn't have messed with these hungry bandits. They seem to have powers beyond our comprehension. They also don't seem to know where they're going. And the pathfinding here is so messed up. They got it, though. They got it. Base design has completely fried the AI pathfinding. Oh, so hungry bandits are attacking this little village. Let's go see what this is all about. Come for the fish, stay for the fish. How is Molly as a fighter now? Not bad. Favorite dialogue in that place. All right. Oh, did I only tell one of them? Yeah. Common mistake. So these are dead cats. Interesting name. Skulking Skelly leaves a bad omen in the belly. Oh, they don't like the skeleton. Decent amount of people I can recruit here, but honestly, I'm kind of holding out for more skeletons. Guess we can have a browse. Wanted Voodoo Brothers. Race skeleton. Pair of highly intelligent and sadistic con artists wanted for gross malfeasance as medical and ancient voodoo practitioners in various cities across the land. I feel like I might have seen them in the Tower of Abuse, but I don't quite remember. But Screamer sounds like a name I think I remember encountering there. You know what? Let's ask about local tips. Careful of the painted tribe. They roam outside the village and pick off any unfortunate travelers that stray too far from town. The goddamn monsters feed on their own kind, eat away at their victims piece by piece while keeping them prisoner in their lair. Be careful, if you see one, there will be 100 others following behind. I have been to the Tower of Abuse. I snuck in there and did some recon on it, and I decided not to attack it, but it is on the list of places to fight later. Crazy adventurers. I can't believe y'all haven't defeated these hungry bandits yet. There you go. Get Brecht involved and see how things change. How do these people get their legs so messed up? Why is everybody else sitting here doing nothing? There you go, laser dog. You get him. Alright. I have faith they have that under control now. Was anybody real banged up? Let's let them get some rest in. What is double doing now? Engineering. That's right, you run away. Oh, a beak thing. 2 beak things. Okay. Hello, Mendez. Welcome in. Attacking others. Who are you attacking? Are you running over to attack the turret people? Hey, y'all. Y'all might want to turn around. Is Brecht alive? Yes, Brecht is alive. Bombing him, go help them out, please. Was afraid to ask, glad Brecht is okay. Yes. Brecht is, I think Brecht is... Oh, was helping them fight the beak thing just now. Yeah, Brecht is fine. Brecht is actually my fastest runner now. Well, he's a little encumbered at the moment, but yeah. In general, Brecht is my fastest runner. Bark's gonna be unconscious for a while. Yeah, there you go. Go put him in bed. All right. Everybody back to work on their jobs. That was pretty funny. We almost don't need this door. The whole reason we had this door was in case we wanted access to the copper. I might just wall that off. And then the only entrance is protected by the turrets. Wait, bar has live food? What is my tech level now? Same as it was before. Level 4. Copper isn't needed as constantly. Yeah, and we already have a copper source inside of the town. So I really don't think we need that access. Still opening the Red Lobster? What do you mean by that? Oh, all of the crabs that we killed? Yeah, that was quite funny. There's another village on up this way. And who are you? Cannibal hunters, okay. When you left, it was crab time. Yeah, we killed a ton of crabs. Yeah, more tech hunters. Hidden forest. This could be an interesting little village up here. Let's see what we got. Wonder if I'm strong enough to get through the Fog Islands now. I've definitely thought about it. All the doors are closed. That's suspicious, no? No activity here. All the doors are closed. Yet it's open to the public and seems perfectly friendly. Copy of the Holy Flame here, which suggests this is or was Holy Nation territory. Oh, the town is called Ghost Village. And that's the Cannibal Plains. Presumably, this may have been the work of cannibals, if I had to guess. If I had to come up with a hypothesis right now. I would expect maybe more blood, but... buildings seem kind of cut and paste. Tribute to Fallen Ruka, you've made her your most powerful character on your current playthrough. She's been your primary explorer throughout. I am glad that Ruka's story has touched so many people. Is Kenshi supposed to be set on another planet on Earth, etc.? Are we even supposed to know? Ronan, I don't know if I'm supposed to know yet. They don't make it easy to tell. So... The implication that I've picked up on is this is either a different planet or it is a Earth very far in the future after some extreme changes have happened. Kind of leaning towards different planet, and there was talk of alien DNA, but I don't really know. Somebody in chat probably knows, or at least knows what the consensus is, but... Would assume probably not Earth, have no idea or anything, but there's like 2 moons. Yeah, you know what? That is a great point. There are 2 moons and another planet in the sky. So yeah, I will say probably not Earth. That's a good point. Also, hello, Holf. All right, let's keep moving this way. Let's check it out. Respects the goats. So we're back to Northern Coast. I wonder why that place was called the Hidden Forest. Wonder if it had something to do with the Ghost Village. No game-affecting lore that you can't read in-game either. Sorry, I'm not sure I understand the question. You can read about the lore in the game. We've definitely learned some stuff from reading books and stuff. If you're asking, like, do I want to be told the lore? No, even if it's not explained in the game. Little caldera-looking thing. Yeah, we've talked about, some people have suggested I should do, like, a lore reaction. Once I'm satisfied with my playthrough, I should sit down and present what I think the lore is from what I discover in the game, and then watch a lore video and compare the two. I don't know, there was some interest in doing that. Okay, more cannibals. No big deal, no big business. Curious what all this is over here, all this blue. Right, yeah, the lore is in the game. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that maybe people have put together that's not explicitly said in the game. But yeah, there's definitely more to explore, more for me to learn. Cannibals. Ah, there's berserkers out this way. Interesting. Do I have a favorite faction or sub-faction yet? I don't know if they're a faction, but I love the skeletons so far. The Shek have been pretty good to me. I like the Shek. The tech hunters are pretty cool. I like the idea of the anti-slavers, but I haven't met them to see if I actually like the way they do things. Like, I might have met somebody that was affiliated with their faction, but I haven't met them on a playing ground, like, where they have some control. Discovered ruin. Shrieking bandits. Okay, that's new. Who would win, Holy Nation or United Cities? From what I know right now, Holy Nation, but it would be a very costly victory. Skeleton Eye. Somebody go pick that up. Some kind of electrical glass eye like the ones the skeletons have. It's my first time seeing that item, I believe. Who does not have a skeleton repair kit? Anybody? You know, you pick up this skeleton repair kit. Another skeleton eye. Interesting stuff here. Cannibal hunters, okay. And who's fighting whom out here? Oh. Shrieking bandits are fighting beak things. So we don't get a break from the beak things. They they sure do exist here as well. Armory ruin. Interesting. I worry about this kind of blue environment. A lot of the times when we've seen an environment that's very brightly colored, it's been full of dangerous things. Are we on food, by the way? Actually, a little low. At some point, we can stop and cook. We've got, like, 60 dried meat. Oh, the Leviathan coast. We read about this. So they did say that Leviathans, you kind of want to stick in a group of like 2 to 3. Yeah, come to speak of it, there's one up there. Discovered another ruin. Garu. Okay, let's backtrack a little up this way. I might take 2 or 3 of my fastest people and have them run in there so we stay in a small enough group to not spook the Leviathans. I don't know, let's see. Cannibals fighting a beak thing here. Yeah, you know, the beak things seem to love... Wow, that's a lot. They seem to love this, like, blue-purple territory. I don't know why that is. Garters seem plentiful, it's true. I almost wonder if the Garu are training for the Leviathans because they have a similar mechanic where they get upset with large groups. I wonder if it's the game's way of being like, hey, this is how you handle these things. There's an armory over there. Let's go down to normal game speed. Even though the Leviathan pups have a ton of health. Yeah, see, the tech hunters are out here in groups of, like, 2. And river raptors as well. It's just abundant wildlife out here. Yes, I do. I do remember the river raptors from when I was living in the Holy Nation. If I had to bet, there's more spiders in here. I like how the Leviathan coast vaguely sounds like whale song. They're powerful. The bartender is already pouring him a brimming glass of spiders. I wonder if we could lure them out and have like the local wildlife attack them. I wonder how far they chase. About that far? Listen, are you gonna get... Are you gonna get upset at the Leviathan? Can you do that? That far, apparently. No way you just looted this ruin right before you joined stream. There's got to be a way we can use what's around us to our advantage. The Garu don't like the spiders, apparently. Okay. Home territory aggression. Maybe the other spiders will join in. That's one down. That's two. Hey, Zartron, it's going well. We're using local wildlife to kill enemies for us. Good to see you. 3 more to go. I counted 4 more to go. Is that one going to go out there and... You know what? Let's see what happens if we fight this one that's grievously wounded. So we took a little bit of damage. Who had the skeleton muscle already? Starting to recognize a couple of names. They've all got a story to tell. Only vanilla gameplay? Yes, other than I have compressed textures and maybe something else. But not anything that should affect the actual game. The music in this game is awesome, too. We're just taking it slow, no reason to rush anything. This one might be more of a challenge to down, but we're gonna try it. I need to know kind of where we stand fighting these things. Hey, Tao, welcome in. Should assemble siege mangonels and earthworks. Is that an Age of Empires thing? More like a real life thing. Hey, Ish, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. What up? What up is we are looting an armory ruin on the Leviathan coast. Finally can catch a Kenshi stream. Good to have you. Alright, I don't think more wildlife is coming to save us. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, that was not as bad as I was afraid. Alright, let's get Truth inside for one last aggro. We send Truth because Truth is the fastest, and also fairly resilient to these things. And we want to fight it outside because that's where our strengths lie. Hey, Scanlan, welcome in. Killing robots, you know you're doing something important when you're killing robots. Hey, not our skeletons, though. We like our skeletons. Okay. Let's send Truth inside to poke around, just see if we need to root out any others. Nice, Scanlan. Mass Effect 2, I really love that one. I hope you have a good time. There's over $800 worth of Gothy shoes, but the site says it's not going to be able to ship to the address despite it saying it ships to France. Oh, that sucks. A Masterwork spring bat. All right, let's get the group inside and loot. What is that? That is a high-level crossbow. A specialist grade rusty chain shirt. Who needs that? Just wonder, are all 3 Mass Effect games really long? Yes, they are really long. Someone like Jinsei should take it. Chainmail storage. Okay, we got some stuff that's worth a little money. A Mark II polearm. Blackened chainmail, specialist grade. Let's get, Give Kenshi a 5 out of 5. It is a great game. Anybody have a medium backpack? Fumin gets blackened chainmail, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we've got. Here we go. Haven't been back home since yesterday? I have not. Ancient armories are a new favorite kind of ruins. Here's hoping something good. Okay, a Mark II Naginata. Let's get Fumin over here. Desert Saber, Mark I. Interesting. An unusual weapon that supposedly came from the deserts. Usually hard to find, but they have a distinct ability to gut spiders really well, making them popular with certain specialists. So, damage versus spider, 100%. I wonder if that means metal spiders, too. You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They have curved swords. Curved swords. Here we go. Okay, so some cool weapons in here for sure. Masterwork samurai leg plates. Damn, look at the resistance on that. Might be worth somebody holding on to, like, not necessarily to run around in it, but in case they need it for extra resistance. Let's have Rain come pick that up. Excuse me. Another specialist grade rusty chainmail. Ooh, a Mark III ringed saber. Okay. Who could use that? Is your favorite Marvel character, and why is it Doctor Doom? I don't know. I don't really care for Marvel. I don't have much of a stake in that. Everyone rocking heavy weapons. You've been around the Shek too long. Hey, these heavy weapons we actually made on our own. Have I been following the development of Kenshi 2? No, because I'm not looking anything up about any of the games, and I didn't want to, you know, see something more than I already know. No spoilers, we'll keep quiet. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know that Kenshi 2 is a thing that's going to be happening, and I know a lot of people are excited. That's all that I know. As far as you know, there haven't been any public updates on Kenshi 2 for quite a while, keeping it under wraps. I am happy to see it when it comes to fruition. Honestly, I was hoping for a little more out of this. Okay, now the next question is... this area that's all blue and full of beak things, what is that about? I love the river raptors because you can tell that their noises are somebody trying to make river raptor noises. Like, obviously, that's what it is, but... plus beak things equals bad. Yeah, so the thing that I've seen is when the ground is blue and there are these trees, some of which are covered in iron, there seem to be a ton of beak things. I don't know how that correlates, but it's a thing I have observed in a couple of places now. I want to see something. Yeah, the Moon Cleaver is a hacker, so Fumina's still pretty slow with this, despite having a decent skill with hackers. I wonder what affects that. Friendly reminder to everyone who doesn't have this game and wants it, it is on sale on Steam right now. Thank you, Tao. Okay, we're going to try, without agitating any Leviathans, to kind of sneak up and check out this area here. Don't know how much the sale is, but saw it on your notifications on your phone earlier. Usually it's pretty significant. You see that PRS in the background first on the rack? Yes, indeed. I'm playing it evidently. Yeah, I don't own all that many. I've been playing my PRS and then I've been playing my 5-string Music Man in the background. Learn to play them both at the same time and become a one-man band. Let me tell you about a little thing called tracking and recording. Oh man, it looks like those Leviathans fucked some beak things up. Yeah, Michelangelo. Yeah, I always forget what band he played for, but I know him as a guitarist. Going to get into Doom Dark Ages? Maybe. It's not high on my priority list. But I did play and enjoy the other two modern Doom games. See the game suggestion you posted earlier in the Discord? I did. I think if I want to do something like that, I should find a day to do another, like, demo and indie games day. That would be cool. I don't know when, because I've got a couple other projects coming up when I do get to, more streaming days, but I think that would be fun, and I would put it in there. I would do it then. Am I still moving? Yes, kind of. We should be finished up this week. We just have a couple things to finish up to get the old house totally done. Couldn't remember if it was like PS1 graphics or like the effect overlay, and it turned out to be the overlay. Yeah, I've played a lot like that. If you check the YouTube channel as well, the Ad Noctem Gaming YouTube channel, I've played a number of those games just for YouTube that I didn't do on Twitch. If you're done soon, moving is such a drag. Yes, indeed. And the Garu just roam free out here. What are those huge boys? Those are Leviathans. And they are friendly. As far as I know, they are friendly unless you spook them. And then they can react aggressively. Can you eat those? No clue. They have like 6,000 health per limb. So I have never tried to attack one. They look tasty and expensive too. I am happy to let them be if they are happy to let me be. Whoa, that... I don't know if that was shader weirdness or if that was an intended effect in the game where it suddenly got real dark. Just hoping your headphones won't disconnect during work. Yeah, that's a bummer when that happens. What if they are like those whales in Avatar 2 and could make you rich? Well, I've never seen Avatar 2, but also, you know, there's other ways I could be rich if I wanted to risk myself. We don't necessarily have to get ourselves involved in hunting Leviathans. It's cooler than whales, space whales. It is truth. Oh, it's another lost armory, and it's a high-level door. Bet it's packed with spiders. Hey, Maker, what's up? How you doing? I'm standing here on Leviathan Coast. Bit of an eventful night, but we made it. A morning's good, though. Good to hear. Keep up that attitude. Hunting beak things and selling their eggs is good, but Leviathans, no. Listen, those are two entirely different classes of things. Did they get flooded, or are these ruins? These are ruins. I knew it. Lots of spiders. I don't know if spiders can attack underwater, and I'm afraid of that. Water throws you back to a DBZ abridged reference. Apparently everybody saw that, and I did not. You must watch DBZ abridged. I've heard it before. Okay, so they also move very slowly in the water. I think we may be able to lure them out as well and encourage them to attack the wildlife. Thank you, Maiko.
But let it not be said that I'm cheapy.
I appreciate that. Raiders, Frankie was here. Frankie was here? Do I recognize that name? Was Frankie maybe just here yesterday? Frankie, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer on YouTube and Twitch doing a variety of games, single player, usually story-based, and we're playing Kenshi for my first time. This is my first run, totally blind, 145 hours in. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, thank you, Maiko, for grabbing that shout-out. Y'all, I won't belabor the point because I get the feeling Frankie does not necessarily like the attention, but I'm just going to say it. If you like Kenshi, you should check out Frankie Was Here either on Twitch or on YouTube. Check out the video guides that Frankie does. Frankie, beyond that, if you'd like to talk about yourself or what you did or what you do or anything like that, the floor is yours, but hey, I'm not going to force you. If you would like to hang out with us, you're welcome, but if you need to get out of here, and this goes for the Raiders too, if you got to go take care of yourself, go do other things, no worries at all, no obligations to hang out with us, but you're welcome as long as you'd like to stay. You're Frankie, that's all you have to say, and you know what? That is enough. Frankie took all 25 Redacted and beat up Redacted before going and fighting Redacted, even though he was Redacted. This is information. My reaction to that information. Thank you for the recap. We find ourselves today on the Leviathan run, or the Leviathan coast, and we're checking out old outposts and ruins, and we've kind of been using the natural wildlife here to weaken the spiders for us. In other words, pacifist run done. Congratulations. Congratulations. What's next for you? Is it something you can share? Okay, so unfortunately no Leviathans or Garu handy to go attack these spiders for us. Probably a normal run, so just a solo run back to the one-stream win run's very cool. You know, I guess... Other than we're pretty well healed up. These are a little tougher, I think, than the ones we fought before. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, you know what? One thing, Bean Hop. I wanted to see if the Desert Saber does additional damage to these, since it is a spider. I don't know how I'm gonna tell, but... Oh, Truth actually took some hits this time. We could get Truth to a skeleton bed at some point. We've been on this adventure for quite a few hours now, and he's definitely taken some hits that have his overall health down. I think while we let people heal here, Jinsei's got a bunch of dried meat. Let's build a campfire. Oh, wrong button. Let's get to cooking some of it, because we have run through most of our food stock. I guess feeding a party of growing adventurers like this, it does take its toll on your grocery bill. And also, let's get Fumin to splint up Inu. I'll ever just want to become a skeleton from Kenshi. That would be such a vibe. Skeletons, they just seem to have this wisdom about them that I really appreciate. Pretty good squad. Remember my first squad before we lost to the cannibals? Oh, man. My first run-in, my very first stream, I lost somebody very important to the Fogmen. Yeah, I do know about the skeleton depression. Jinsei? Yeah, it's Jinsei. Hide your skeleton under a layer of skin. Smart. Smuggle it in. Some places may not like that. Our first squad tried to evade taxes. Is it still cannibal if they eat another species? No, I'm not saying the Fogmen are cannibals. I'm just saying I know what it's like to have a companion eaten alive. Who's fighting what over here? Ah, beak things. A lot of Garus fighting beak things. Indeed, CV Flynn, indeed. Haymaker, kind of a min-max there. Stealth melee build? Well, it would have to be with that Perception 1. Man, the music is intense here. Love Fallout, which 76 got some love, hoping Fallout 5 is co-op at least. Yeah, maybe by the time we get to the 2030s, they'll have the technology to make it co-op. Saw a YouTube documentary of a guy that ate another guy with his permission. I have heard about that. Why no roll 4d6, keep the 3 highest? It's just a roll 1d10 because that's the Fallout special. But I don't actually know how the Fallout tabletop game plays, so, you know. Feel free to educate me. 46 is D&D stuff. Yeah, and I've never done any D&D stuff. I've read discussions theoretically about, you know, the statistical variance of rolling different amounts of dice to establish skills, and it's an interesting discussion. I just don't play any tabletop to implement it. D&D campaign when? I don't know that that streams especially well. What are they going out there to attack? Critical Role is consistently like, yeah, but I mean, that's years behind it. You've got people who are famous now at this point. You know, think of how many people you need to do a D&D stream, and they all have to be, you know, pretty aware. You've got to have good chemistry. You have to have good production quality. It's a lot of roadblocks to stream something like that. You have none of those? Do you stream D&D? Just found a league ranked game. BRB, time to suffer. Good luck. We'll be here when you need a morale boost. Actually, we don't need the whole group here. Let's pull the whole group back and we'll have Truth go in. You don't stream, you just watch Frankie hyper-focus on one game for months or years. I thought Frankie didn't stream. Yeah, they're all going to attack some other thing. That's really weird. You're in his closet. Oh, okay, I understand, and I will respect your privacy. The AI behavior of these spiders is very strange. Actually, once again, we'll just send Truth. Got 2 more back here. Any upstairs? 1 upstairs. Waterlogged CPU will do that to a spider. It's true. It appears to be somewhat exploitable. So far, your Dwarf Fortress adventure is going quite well. We'd love to hear it. Oh, are you kidding me? Crash to desktop. Congratulations, exploiting the Iron Spider's weird AI in line of sight is a milestone for any savvy scavenger. What now? We see when the last time was that it saved. Which was about 30 seconds ago. Okay, this one may be more focused on us. We'll see. But if we have to fight one, it's not a big deal. Moving kind of slowly because Inu has a hurt leg. And the RNG is not favoring us this time around. All right, let's go check it out and see what we see. Ooh, this little synth pad is pretty sounding. Now remember, the main goal is ancient science books. It's to blow up. No. It's to ancient science books and act like I don't know nobody. Ancient science books. Eye on the prize. Hey, a level 69 lock. How about that? Well, what terrible loot. Alright, surely these will be better. Blackened chain, hive shirt. We get over here. If a hiver tries wearing a regular human-sized shirt, it just sort of hangs loose and falls off their shoulders, often tangling up their arms. So, they were forced to manufacture their own, which they have done to a suspiciously higher standard than all their gear designed for humans. Kind of got that reference. I don't know what it's referencing, but you know it's a thing thanks to the Russian Badger. I don't know who the interview is with, but I've seen at least bits of it. It's pretty disappointing so far. I mean, the shirt for Wii was cool, but... Oh, hello there, Leviathan. Man, and of course the ones upstairs are empty. Yeah, we barely got anything out of this. So if we wanted to check out the others that we have marked on the map, we got ruins this way and an outpost this way. Hope this Leviathan doesn't get too antsy with us here. So this is all of the Second Empire. Very interesting. There's beak thing next in the water. It looks like it. Wonder what they're stomping out over here. Beak thing nest, maybe? What a beautiful yet scary place. Tech hunters, okay. Might just let this Leviathan pass. I'm gonna be careful that it doesn't get upset. Wait. For a second, I thought it was following me. Oh, it's sleeping. More tech hunters. I wonder if they're with the Garu. Can't tell. Okay, so the ruins are on the far side here. There are hungry bandits in a while. I have the feeling they don't survive out in this direction. Don't exist in places where things are hungrier than them, hungrier and bigger than them. Hey, thanks for that follow. Welcome to the channel. Follows are anonymous, by the way. The only thing it'll say is if it's a Twitch follower or a YouTube subscriber. Oh, you know what? It can't be truth. It's got to be bean hop. %7 chance. Okay, this is a library, which is the type of building I'm interested in, but I'm kind of scared about what's inside. And my follow didn't get broadcast to the rest of the universe, announcing our bromance. Well, you are welcome if you follow to come in here and profess your feelings, except please keep it professional and not parasocial. But nobody is forced. Nobody is outed, as it were. This is the hardest lock I have seen the entire game. Tech hunters, okay, they're cool. There we go. Okay. Open it up. Hey, look at that. 2 ancient science books. We have a new map for a town called Scrap House. Another one called Scrap House. We already know these ancient military documents and this engineer's map. So let's see. Ooh. Hive. Okay, so that's a southern hive. Scrap house. Okay, that's a deadly area. And then another Ashland Dome ruin. All of these libraries have medical workbenches. That's kind of interesting. Okay, well, 2 ancient science books was not a wash. And plus the maps that we found. I would say that was worth all of the patience that took us. We should maybe head toward that outpost, and I'd also be curious to see about the ruin that's over here. You know, we could swim there. Not gonna go to World's Edge? You mean World's End? Where was that? This one here? I was a little dissuaded from going to it because it's in Holy Nation territory, so it kind of seemed like it was going to be a Holy Nation outpost. Yeah, you know what? Let's go check this one out, and then we'll go to the other outpost, the other ruin. We'll just be a little wary of the wildlife is all. Presuppositions? Yeah, that's all I have, though. That's all I have. We can check out the possibility of swinging by it on the way back. It depends which way we go. If we go back east, we could check it out, but if I come down here south into the west, I mean, either way, maybe we can run out front and kind of see what guards are standing out in front of it. This is coming close to the most I've seen of the map in a single stream. We've definitely had some fun exploring here the past couple streams. What's my favorite Kenshi location so far? Yeah, that is a good question. Favorite as in the one that I think is coolest? Or like favorite to settle in or favorite to actually spend time in? We'll go this way so the Garu don't get all upset with us. It's like a big beak thing nest over there. Say most interesting. I feel like Venge is maybe the most interesting still. Like Venge and the Grid are two that stick out as most interesting because I just don't know their secrets. Can you guess my least favorite place? Sure. Fog Islands? No, you know, if I had to pick one right now, it's not a place I actively hate, but it's just the least interesting to me right now. It's the swamps. I mean, there's a difference between apathy and hatred, so maybe that's what I'm most apathetic about at this point. But then again, I don't really have the luxury of apathy because I don't know enough about different things. Some cool stuff in the swamps, I'm sure there is, but going off of what I know right now, it's the place that is least interesting for me to spend time. I tend to not like swamp areas in general, just in games. This is a lost armory. As I expected. Spiders. One at a time, that's what we're gonna do. The swamps is the reason you would rather watch me play it was so frustrating to you. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Ooh, that was 70 damage to the head. One at a time is how we're gonna keep drawing them out. Wipe your squad like 4 times in a row, that'll happen. Okay, so we may have drawn 3 at a time. Let's try to gain some distance and see if we can trick them into attacking the wildlife again. We are faster than them, we know this. Everything is fighting everything over here. Oh, we forgot to kill it. Okay. Rookie mistake. Lots of tech hunters out here. I mean, it makes sense for the area that we're in. Okay, that's as far as that one's willing to go. Worst thing about spiders is that they knock you out and then eat you. Yes, the enemies the enemies that knock you out and leave you alone are one thing. That's a good way to, you know, train yourself up. But the enemies that knock you out and then eat you, that's brutal. One downstairs. And it looks like that's it. Do not fight it inside. In the swamp, you try to run away, but they can attack you while you're swimming. Yeah. Okay, we took some damage, but, you know, we made it. Best thing about the swamp is drugs. Guardless katana, Mark III model. It's not terrible. It's got really low damage versus robots. Let's have we come grab it. Masterwork grade white plate jacket. Okay, who could use that? I say we give it to our strongest, Jinsei. Jinsei, come grab this. And then does anybody need a specialist grade? Everybody else has at least specialist. So much empty stuff. Ooh, a Mark II plank. Plank users, where you at? That's Mark II. That's Mark II. We should take it, but I don't think anybody imminently needs it. All right, upstairs. Empty. Empty. Man, these are just not turning up with as much stuff as I would like. The armories, anyways. The libraries. The libraries are fantastic. I would love more libraries, please. You know what, honestly, with it getting a little late here and me wanting to get an early start to my week, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Today was a very interesting stream. We found a lot of very cool stuff out here and explored more of the world, and we're going to keep doing that. So next time, you know, we've got this ruin to see if we can uncover it. We've got this ruin over here. We've got all of these. Maybe check out World's End. We've got a lot on the road ahead of us, so go ahead and look forward to that. Next weekend, next Saturday, Sunday is going to be our next Kenshi streams. Going to start between 6 and 7 Eastern as usual. It was awesome catching a stream. Return to the VODs for now. Sounds good. Thank you very much for hanging with us and checking out those VODs. Real quick, self-plug, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, if you're new to the channel, please consider giving a follow or a subscription. In particular, on YouTube, I am pushing for YouTube Partner. Subscribers are the only things I have left. You will get notified when I do my streams, when I do my edited Kenshi videos, and when I do my other projects that I have coming up. Once I totally finish the move, I've got plans for the YouTube that you want to see. So consider subscribing to the YouTube. Consider leaving a like to tell YouTube that it was a good stream, you enjoyed it, and other people should check it out. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up here. Hey, thanks, y'all. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of it. Libraries is the name of our save. Also, if anybody would like to keep up with the stream and when I'm going to go live on my other projects and have a community to chat with and share memes and stories and all sorts of stuff, Discord is going to be the place to do it. You can find my Discord attached to my profile, whether you're on YouTube or you're on Twitch. It is attached to both. That's going to be where you can keep up with things the easiest. All right. Have a good night and see you around. Thank you, Mike. And Selly, you know, we are just about all cleansed, but, you know, got a little more work to do, and then I'll be done. Hey, as usual, want to thank you all for being here. YouTube, we're going to close you out first. YouTube, thank you for being here with us. Whether you were here live or you caught the VOD, I appreciate having you, and I sure hope you're enjoying the playthrough as much as I am. 31 streams in, almost 150 hours, and I am still loving this game and this run, so it's been an honor having you all along with me. YouTube, until we catch you again, please take